Greetings, Knights of YouTube. I am your Lord Commander, and welcome back to another episode of the White Trident, right here in Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. War is upon us once again, lads, as we have been called into action by our oath holder, the noble house of Manderly. Our journey takes us deep into the swampy mires of the Neck to face off against the crannogmen who seek to rise up and reclaim their ancestral home from the noble bloodline of House Manderly. But luckily for us, we now have our new Valyrian steel blade. This is the longsword known as Honor Bound. Wielding our newfound honor and of course the responsibility of lordship over our new lands and titles, we will surely usher forth a new era of honor, service, and sacrifice. Indeed, lads, welcome back to another episode of the White Trident right here in Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. I am your Lord Commander, and I bequeath upon you to bend the knee and swear an oath of loyalty, service, and sacrifice to the House of Brightlyn by subscribing if you are new, and then of course liking today's video, even if you don't like it. Just lie to yourself a little bit, because I promise it's likable. Anyway, lads, let us jump back into the adventure. So, a little bit of the goings-on of the realm. The plan is to jump back into the High Lordship of Brightlyn, which is what we renamed this little slip of the island right here of West Sister. Renamed it Brightlyn, and then of course the Great Keep here is known as Brightlyn Hall. We will be utilizing this as our realm capital for the time being. Currently, we are still in what was previously named the Tusk. I renamed it the Tyne to match like the idea of like the tridents and everything. And then instead of Bite's Edge, it is now known as Light's Edge. Again, just trying to usher in that new era of like light and knighthood and everything. So these guys, House Blackmire of Grey Cran, yeah, they're trying to rise up and retake the High Lordship of the Neck. You have House Leech coming in. House Cray is actually on the side of the Loyalists, which is good. But it looks like many men of House Manderly are marching out to war, and we shall do the same. So I don't want to follow in the footsteps, so we're going to rally our men here at the old Wharf Point and raise our armies. Of course, I will be leading the charge. Lost a level of fame. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know how I managed that. Called to become Regent of the North. Nice. I already have so many ideas for the realm. I don't know how I did that. Why did I lose a level of fame? My claim war against King Stefan. Is it because I'm fabricating claims? Is that it? Is it seen as like dishonorable? They said my dishonor comes at a cost. I don't know what that means. Yeah, they called us into the war, so I'm already here. Offer to join war. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, is it not even like a claimant war? Is this just a liberty war? That's so unfortunate, dude. Yeah, the liberty war. It's such a simple thing, I guess. Alright. Well, we shall march off to war nonetheless, lads. Let's get over there. It'll take us some time and a bit of gold to disembark. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my acquaintance, Lady Freda, is scheming against my chancellor, Cleomar. Well, damn it. Yeah, we're gonna throw her in jail for now. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? What ended up happening? My level of dishonor. The Valyrian steel mace that we found. I managed to get a mastersmith to rework it, and now we have honor bound. That's why. Yeah, my bad. I forgot that comes with like a major debuff. Anyway, the prowess is 12, captain effectiveness plus 4%, vassal opinion plus 3, and enemy fatal casualties is plus 4. This sword was discovered during a voyage to Old Valyria, the ancient land that was once ruled by the Valyrians. The sword found in Old Valyria is a rare artifact, a testament to the skill and craftsmanship of a long-gone era. It is the one of the few remaining relics of the time when magic and technology were intertwined, and the knowledge of its creation has been lost to the ages. It was either a stroke of luck or fate that has brought a piece of ancient Valyrian history into the present day, which I think is absolutely sick. That being said, we do have a sword now instead of a hammer. I'm very happy with that outcome. My son and heir, I'm actually... Oh god, I forgot I did this. Yeah, so I broke the betrothal with the Manderlys because I actually did not like the traits that his betrothed was experiencing or was growing up with. And so I was like, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. So I was like, you're good. But I told you all how much I like House Brightlyn. Glory to us all. I love their aesthetic, their look. I like that she's got like this jet black hair. I think it's pretty badass. She's got some decent traits. She is a bit older than him by 2 years, but she is actually the younger sister of Lord Terrence of House Brightlyn, who was slain in battle by Darian. My knight. Oh, so my knight slew her older brother. Yikes. But her sister currently is Lady Paige of House Brightlyn. Yes. Also some pretty interesting traits. Nothing too terrible. She's vindictive nihilist, but I have her betrothed to my third-born son, Cregan Brightlyn. The goal is to eventually try and kick the Sunderlands, out of the sisters altogether and reclaim these 3 isles for our territories, and then make an alliance on the mainland of the Vale with the High Lordship of Northbreach. Yeah, House Brightlyn. I think they're really cool. I think they really are just such a badass house. But she is betrothed to my third-born son. And the reason why I chose him is because Merit is still betrothed to the Ashwood girl. And I didn't want to break that betrothal as kind of like a show of loyalty to our northern bloodlines and everything. Because obviously, like, my son is betrothed and will be wed to a Vale woman. Basically, a finger Valeman. I'm not mad at it. I don't think it's bad. But I think they make a very handsome couple. I think they make a very handsome couple, even though the age difference is pretty up there. And then, of course, Merit and Gwyn Ashwood, also a very handsome couple as well. I think it's funny that all 3 of my boys have brown hair, the brown hair of House Stark, whereas I have my blonde hair of House Manderly. And then they all 3 are betrothed and will be wed to women with black hair. I don't know why, but I'm sensing a pattern here, lads. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, let us jump back into the war effort. We did manage to jump in here. Yeah, the hunting horn, that was cool. Crush them, lads, yes. Yeah, we got a lot of commander traits here. That's amazing. Master of Campaigns, 3 stars. Relentless Vanguard, 2-star. Unyielding Defender, 2-star. That's amazing. Loyalist Faction from Lady Brenda. Oh, and we got additional taxes. Fuck yeah, dude. Go on, lads. House Benrick was slain in battle by Ardos, my knight. Yeah, very nice. 12,000 men of the north. Come crushing down upon them now, lads. That was cool. Another battle, it seems. Nice. 2 swift victories under our belt. It does look like there are more men heading north. I think that's part of the army we just defeated, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. There is a peasant uprising as well over here in the mire of House Quag. That's quite unfortunate. Not quite my concern, however. But I will jump in here. Actually, I think we might as well get started on taking the fight. Maybe we'll come down here and defend the neck. Oh no, they were also defeated. Was that also part of the army? Okay, that's fine. It matters not, lads. Anyway, but yeah, we could start to take some easy war score here. Travel up the King's Road to the north and start laying siege to one of these castles. Yeah, it'll take about 3 months. We are going to start to super speed it now. Yeah, we're running the fastest. Oh, my son Brandon comes of age. I don't want to look at his traits just yet. I want to read it. With his coming of age, my tuition of Brandon is at an end. Brandon's energetic nature was thought to be a sign of an affinity for war and combat, but perhaps it was simply unruliness. That's so sad. He has only developed a basic understanding of the subject, but at least he has learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope that the rest will come with experience. Damn, he got a lot of traits, though. So 2-star dutiful captain, that's not terrible. 4-star formidable fighter. Military engineer, aggressive attacker, defender, and errand runner. Holy shit. That is not bad. Yeah, they grow up so fast. My boy. I like that he's got a spear, too. That's pretty cool. But I do want to get him knighted. Knight my squire. I'm also going to gift him an artifact. Can I gift him an artifact? Where'd it go? Send a gift. Gift artifact. There we go. As my son and heir. Yeah, I'll grant you the Bright Hammer. Brandon is my vassal? No, he's not. I don't know why it says he's landed at court in White Harbor. It doesn't really make sense to me. I think it's because that's where our adventure ended, and it might have just like left his ass there. I'm not entirely sure. Good for him, my son and heir, Brandon Brightlyn, wielding the Bright Hammer. He is now 16. They are betrothed still. Can I betrothed can marry? Can I do a grand wedding? He is my son and heir. Chances will be medium. They have a chance of hail. They will not have an alliance. Yeah. I mean, I'm not terribly mad at it, but I think it'll be an interesting opportunity to do some diplomacy for sure. So let's send the proposal. Once this war is done, then we can knock out this this grand wedding. My regent is now... Oh, I'm less powerful. Okay. My liege swings the power against me. That's fine. I ain't mad at that. Honestly, as the honorable knight trope here, definitely not trying to... Are these ruins? Oh, never mind. Damn, that's pretty cool though. That looks cool. Yeah, these swampy castles and everything look pretty legit, guys. Pretty legit. Yeah, we caught one of these armies. Nice. Now we're gonna lay siege. Fuck. There's a Liberty War down south as well. To the benign Mychel. Of course, Lady Page. I accept. You shall have my support, to be sure. There's a Liberty War. It's not gonna take us long to hit this siege. So I'm gonna knock that out, and then we're actually gonna travel this way and help out Lady Page. Her allies are... Yeah, she's getting absolutely crushed right now. So I'm gonna head over that way. Yeah, Liberty War against House Hersey and the Lordship of Eventide, House Morgrin. Know the wisdom of the earth. That's actually pretty cool. I love this sigil pack. Like, this is actually really fucking cool. Anyway, I do apologize, lads. Retreat. Oh, Quentin Iernan. Lord Brian, Spymaster. House Iernan. C Playful, C Fine. That's pretty cool. Lord Brian of Wiltwood. Lord Brian. Our time will come again, House Wiltwood. That's interesting. I like a lot of what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, we have no time. We're gonna have to jump in here and help them out. There we go. Nice. New stewardship perk. That's amazing. Good. Oh, my prisoner Boris died. Sorry. Sweet. Alright. New stewardship perk. Let us go for... I want to get some building done for sure to build up our realm, but I think we need gold right off the bat. So part of me thinks if we can demand payment for hooks, we can get some immediate gold. Let's see what kind of hooks we have, though, if any. I don't think I can. Master Martin is a witch. That's right, I forgot about that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I can also ransom prisoners, which will give us some immediate gold. That'll help put some money towards the grand wedding as well. Oh, Wayne died. It says your son, Cregan... Oh, my son Cregan's educator, Wayne, died from his wounds. No! Wayne the Merman Knight. Ugh, heartbreaking. My uncle... Alright, Cregan needs to be educated by somebody else then, and I will educate him myself. So I'll get him educated as my squire, and I can educate him myself as well. Cregan Brightlyn. So let's, Ward's martial drill. Let's teach him aggressive attacker. Scheme at court. Eadwile Rocket is scheming against my Chancellor Cleomar. Eadwile, what are you doing? Throw him in jail too, bastard. Nice. Success. You'll be a great commander one day, lad. I'm sure of it. Let's influence his personality. Right now, he has Rowdy. He's a bit cynical, which is pretty interesting because he's gonna match very well with his wife. He's patient, too. A part of me wants to give him just, or at least, like, authoritative. What does she have? She's trusting, wrathful, and vengeful. I think giving him, like, brave or just is gonna help out. He's a rational nihilist, so he's a bit cynical. Give him brave. Yeah, give him brave. We'll see what happens. Lordship of Sweet Sister. See it done. Oh, shit. I forgot I just spent money. Dumbass. Sorry. Nice. He's a rational nihilist. Good. So be it. Alright, my lady. Yeah, I hope we can become friends, as it were. I believe we will. Like, I'm not too worried about it. But I would like to bind our bloodlines for a long time. Hopefully we can ask them to become our vassals or something. That'd be interesting. Or even if not, you know, we can, I don't know. We could do something. Jesus, dude. If y'all don't... Brandon Brightlyn. Everybody's trying to murder Cleomar. For what reason, dude? He's a one-armed knight. Leave him alone. He's a bit shy. He's kind of humble. It's fine. My courtier, Vivian Rockhead. Throw her in jail too. House Rockhead is really trying to do some shit right now. Betrothed can marry. Ah, do I not have enough to do it? I can't. I guess not. Whatever. I guess we'll just send a regular proposal. That's fine. It is what it is, lads. Ah, but my admiral. I need a new admiral now. Reassign. You can make my son my admiral. His yeah, his stewardship isn't that great, but it gives us another plus 0.2% or 0.2 on our monthly income. So I'll take it. It is what it is. Nice. Get in there. Beautiful. Enemies have left the war. Oh, Crow's Barons got inherited by the Manderlys. Nice. Nice. All these armies were defeated, so they are now on the retreat. Not seeing too much else. Let's just continue on. Is this a siege battle? This is a siege battle. The Stolen Keg, Merit Brightlyn. Diligent, gregarious, temperate. Let's make him diligent. I think diligent is a good trait to have. It's the one that he just kind of developed on his own. Right now he's looking really good. Brave, honest, just, and diligent. Just like his old man. A few differing traits here and there, but I absolutely love the like the righteous, honorable knights that we're becoming and that we're raising our children to be as well. Yeah, throw your men at me to die. Men of the crag, men of the cranogs, men of the neck. Fall upon our blades and rejoice at our mercy. There we go. Siege has been won. Prisoners have been taken. Nice. I'm going to disband all of our armies. Thank goodness. Lady Brenda wants to pay ransoms. We could pay homage with our liege, but I don't want to do that. Why on earth would I do that? We have 21 prisoners, all of whom can be ransomed. Or at least 14 of whom, right off the bat. I think I just kept clicking for a second there. So now I can demand payments from certain hooks. That's not bad. I can station the men-at-arms regiments. Let's get our ironwood spears stationed. Yeah. And then our bowman stationed, I think. 13.7. Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna try and min-max this a bit. It'll do us best to have our bowmen here in Brightlyn, or Brightlyn Hall. Our spearmen don't have the best. What about our armored footmen? Yeah, same dealio. That's not good. Let's see. Plus 42, plus 42. Yeah, we'll do plus 31 here. And then for our armored footmen, plus 10. That's not bad. Alright. Now, as for the witch in my court. City of Rookmore. I'm going to try and imprison him on the account that he's a witch. But he's fled the countryside. Okay. Nice. My daughter learns the Valyrian tongue. House Brightlyn. Nice. She's a thinker. Learning education. Let's switch that to stewardship. She is pensive, so that's totally fine. Who's your educator again? Cavalmont. Yeah, he's my he's a mastermind philosopher. He's strong, skilled fighter, and has 52 stewardship. That's diabolical. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I think. Definitely not bad. My boy Sir Brandon Brightlyn and his bride, Carolyn Brask. I love that for them. And my wife, Lady Liara, the White Wolf. Not bad. Not bad. 10 and 14. He is 13. She is 19. Not bad. Megan is 11. Learning intrigue focus. I'm okay with that. I think that's okay. Who is her educator? Her mother. Alright, so here's the thing then. If she's going to be educated by her mom, and her mom has more... Oh, it's already been changed. How did that happen? How'd she get intrigue? I don't remember. Maybe I did it. Who knows? Alright, we just did Alice's. And this boy. My boy. Who's your guardian? Sir Ardos. I think, actually, what we're going to do. Remove guardian. We're going to get you educated by... I was thinking his mom, but I was also thinking his brother. But he doesn't have the best traits either. So, maybe his mom would be the best bet. He's got 4-star brilliant strategist. She's got 3-star. Damn it. I was also thinking, like, personality traits as well. Yeah, I'm thinking he can be educated under his mom. I don't see why not. Totally fine here, lads. Totally fine. All in all, not bad. We are going to move our realm capital to the keep of Brightlyn Hall, which I think is amazing. The Tyne is still ours. And again, there's just so much empty space. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different, you know, holdings. 5 more here. That puts us at 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Just on the mainland. 26 unused holding space just on the mainland. Whereas on our current isle, I think we're kind of maxed out here, actually. Yeah, maxed out here. There's one additional here. We could probably put another castle or even another city. And then when we inevitably take this one, they have one more here as well. So, all in all, not bad. Definitely a lot of potential to get to building here and to really colonize the northern areas. At least of the Keystone. Speaking of Keystone, if you guys have a better name for this split of land, the mainland area of House Brightlyn, then let me know in the comments section below. We'll see what happens. I'm also okay with keeping it as Keystone. That's kind of like the ancestral name for those lands. So, anyway, lads, lots of potential here, to be sure. Oh yeah, I was like, why can't I build anything here? I haven't claimed it yet. It's still part of the place here. I do have. It says I have. Oh, never mind. That's their alliance, not my alliance. I see. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. I probably wouldn't be able to call in their vassals as my allies, but we'll have to see for sure. So we're gonna summon our Septon once more and get him to fabricate a claim upon the last of the sisters, so that when inevitably our truce ends in 3 years, or 238, that's fine, we'll be able to declare our war and claim the last of these lands. Alright, time to train my squire. Let's get him trained in swordsmanship. Attaboy. Who are my other squires? Do I have another squire? Oh, I sure do. Merritt and Cregan. Yeah. Can't believe I've been neglecting my boy Merritt. How dare I? Excellent. Who is your educator? Oh, me. I'm your educator. Can we get you another drill? He's got defender. Can we give him aggressive attacker? Nice. Attaboy. It worked. Yeah, we're gaining a bit of stress every time we try and influence our children, but I think it's important to instill in them the teachings and the ideologies that we so hope for our people, essentially. So I think it's pretty cool, lads. Not too bad at all. I don't think there is much for us to have to do right now. Yeah. Yeah, nothing too crazy, I don't think. We are going to continue down the path, essentially. Raised men-at-arms maintenance, so I don't need that on right now. I need them to train my commanders, give them better commander traits. Oh, Cleomar. Jesus. Didn't I just... Oh, I was like, didn't I just give you that task? That's diabolical. Alright. Maester Morebold can be my new, yeah, my new Chancellor. Right? Chancellor? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on all these names. Sorry, guys. Jesus. Anywho, this is quite interesting indeed. Runes of the First Men. Interesting. You can spend 50 gold to get the Runes of the First Man. Yeah, I'll take them. The Mighty Pen. Picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my son Cregan, I noticed a tattered journal cast to one side. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Cregan glances in my direction. Oh, that thing. I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. Interesting. Greatly further Cregan's martial education focus. Fuck yeah, we should try it out. My boy Cregan, not a boy. He is a he's a godless opportunist. Jesus. His personality traits. Let's see what this says about him. So this character is very bold and very cynical. Yeah, ignore faith in politics. All right. I mean, I'm not mad at that. You know, having faith is good and all, but being a man of the world in a world that wants you to be a man, you know, is also very important, I think. Yeah, I'm not too mad about it. I'm not mad about that. Merritt's looking good. Cregan is looking good. Lady Liara, she is healthy and happy and a blade master still because she's a badass. Brandon, my boy Brandon. He's covering his face, so I can't tell if he's got facial hair or not. Oh, nice. And Carolyn Brask is with child. Interesting. Yeah, her father was Lord Walter the Petulant. Was gored on a boar's tusk. Yikes. And then her older brother was Lord Terrence of House Brask, who was slain in battle by Darian, who is my knight. Her sister is Lady Page, who is currently the lady of Northbreach. Yeah, yeah. Lots of UI stuff to look at. I get confused sometimes, lads. Our new Lord Commander, Edmure Tully. Lord Commander Edmure. Disabled building in the lordship of Brightlyn. Because you do not have the title of the sisters. Yeah, see, so it's really important that I get the whole title of the sisters. as swiftly as possible. That way we can claim that that building, essentially. Legacy of the Builder, Brandon the First, the Builder of House Stark. While walking around one of the older parts of the castle, I noticed a single brick laying on the floor, just stopping myself before I stubbed my toe on it. Strange, I say to myself as I look to find where the brick fell. There, a missing brick just below the window. I'll have a chat to the builders about inspecting the rest. As I put the brick back, I can't help but think of Brandon the Builder, the greatest builder to ever live. The legendary architect built the wall, the lordship of Winterfell, and much more, if the legends are to be believed. The fact that what he built is still standing after all these thousands of years is inspiring. Nice. Make me a better person. Focused, confident organizer, or useful insights. Or we can get inspired by tales and encouraged improvement. Nice. Now I'll strive to be a better steward. Let's see what it gives us. Apparently not a goddamn, so that's fine. Oh, Carolyn Brask and Sir Brandon Brightlyn have had their first child, a daughter. After Carolyn's mother, Alora. Brandon's mother, Liara. Or after Carolyn herself. I think it would be interesting to pay homage to her sister, the Lady Paige, and name her Paige. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I think Paige Brightlyn is a pretty kick-ass name after all. Yeah, Paige Brightlyn. Nice. And she has the brown hair of House Stark for sure as well. So that's pretty interesting. No inherited trait yet, though. Nice. I continue to train both of my boys. Yeah, Brandon still wields the Bride's hammer, which is good. Yeah, looking good. The family's looking good so far. Major strategic expertise. Nice. It's pretty sick. Now we do have 900 fucking gold, which is pretty sick. I think we can continue to get some building done. I don't see why not. I think it would benefit us a lot, actually. So, that being said. Yeah, holding taxes plus 4%. Yeah, let's build some blacksmiths here in Light's Edge. Brightlyn can also get some building done. I don't see why not. Plus 2, 9, plus 3, plus 5. Yeah. Holy shit. Big money being made right now. And then C's Beacon. Yeah, some building potential here as well. Not bad, lads. Not bad. We can build another blacksmith or another trade port. But I think the apiaries actually does the most for us as far as our economy. So I think I'm going to do the apiaries first, and then we can build the trade port. I like the idea of C's Beacon being like a port castle. Old Werfport also needs some building done. Like y'all got to get some shit done here, guys. Guilds, trade port, yeah, same dealio. Lots of potential to make money, for sure. Cattle pastures. Tax plus 2.5. Yeah, if we get the farms and fields. So this is going to become like a bit of a trade city port, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. Sundkin Island. Berkshak, House Berkshak. Yeah. He's a wise man and a mystic. Interesting. They do have a small harbor, which is good. Bastion and curtain walls, so at least they're protected. But I think also getting the farms and fields would help out. Excuse me, at least a little bit. So we'll probably jump on that as well, just to maximize our potential income here, which is not bad at all. We do have a lot of other cities here that need to get some building done as well. Lots of potential, guys. Like, I would really love to try and fill every single one of these county spots with something to build. So we started off our journey as the martial leader. Our son will continue that journey, but his brother is a bit more on the stewardship side, which I think is really interesting. Even when he's being trained as like a knight and everything to be a martial leader, he's still has his proclivities for I don't know if I'm using that word right, but his you know, his hobbies and interests in stewardship. So I think that's pretty cool. I could ask my head of faith for gold. I don't think I really need to. Eastmelt. Where is Eastmelt? Oh, up here. For Harmon Thaw's claims, lordship of Eastmelt. No, thanks. Lord Wendell the Corrupt for an artifact claim war. I don't need to do that. He's also my oath holder. I don't want to be an oath breaker. He is corrupt though, so I think I don't know, man. He's corrupt. His son is an evil lackey. Yeah. I don't think it's going to look well for us in the future to remain as an oath holder or oath bound to the current branch of House Manderly. If there were other Manderlys around that had better traits, that would be something, right? Like Lady Owella would be perfect. She's a fearless paragon. She's got some great traits. Raya, she's a bold nihilist. Jarrell is 9. Alright, so my caravan master died. And Paige Brask was imprisoned. Can I pay ransom? Or invite to court? Oh, shit. A call to arms following the start of the Westerosi Winterlander Iron Throne War. Aw, fuck. Yeah, we declare for our liege. We must defend the north, lads. I'm also called to become regent. Damn it. Yeah, they're about to call all of their allies. So we might be cooked, low-key. Yeah, we might finally be forced into vassalization under the Iron Throne again. Yeah, they're gonna smack the fuck out of us for sure. I don't know, maybe if we can jump down there real fast, we can win like a swift first strike. Oh, Merit comes of age. Yeah, as an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Merit has done well in his studies of war and combat. It is impressive to see such a skill in someone so young. He displays a level of insight that is rare even among veteran commanders. He got 4-star brilliant strategist, skilled fighter, aggressive attacker, defender, reckless, and honeyed broker. Atta boy, Merit. Yeah. They have a responsibility to fight, but fuck, I really do not want my kids to be fighting in this war. So I think I'm going to go to my knights. Yeah, Sir Merritt Brightlyn. Forbid. Where's Brandon at? Brandon Brightlyn, where did you go? Are you not serving as one of my knights? Because if that's the case, good. I don't want you to be. Yeah, player heir's son and regent, but not my knight. He does have 27 prowess, but no, that's good. That's good. And what is that? What else is he? My admiral. That's right. Damn. My son is knighted. Good for him. Attaboy, lad. Yeah, they have a lot of men. We're gonna get smacked right off the bat. I don't know why I think 7,000 men can stand up against 1,900, but it was worth a try, honestly. So I think we're going to be smart about it and try and run away real quick. We're not cowards, not by any means. However, we need to rally with the rest of our men. And see what's what. What's the schmoove, guys? What is the schmoove? Yeah, we're gonna. Oh my god, we're gonna get absolutely smacked. Edmore, Ludbrand. Sure, you can serve me. Yeah, we're gonna get absolutely smacked, y'all. Like, I genuinely believe there's no hope for us. Okay, it's not letting me join in these fights. Oh, Cranigman ambush. Oh, I see. Fuck, dude. There we go. Oh, a bog body found. Fuck. What the hot wants? Craigid, no, please. Jesus, look at all these enemies and allies. There we go. Monthly income while at war. That might help a little bit. Jesus. No, we're absolutely cooked. They just have so many men, dude. Yeah. Jesus. We held out for a long time. They're going to suffer a lot of casualties. More casualties than us, but we're going to inevitably lose this fight. Yeah. Damn, we're putting up one hell of a fight. Holy shit. Jesus. Oh, the rains. Yeah, we got absolutely cooked right there. Also, I'm realizing now that we're at war and we have raised armies, we need to do this. Raised army maintenance minus 27%. Oh, no, my castles. Oh, fucking assholes, dude. I better back the fuck up. I'm incredibly in debt right now. Like, horrendously in debt. Ugh. Damn you. Kragan comes of age. Kragan is at an end. Yes, studies of war and combat. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Formidable fighter, aggressive attacker. Good for you, bud. Damn it. Alrighty. My firstborns, my first 3 sons are now of age. That is amazing. Paige Brask has been released from prison. Yeah, it will unfortunately be a matrilineal marriage. I was kind of prepared for that outcome. I'm not too worried about it. Because the goal was to try and get her to retain her titles. Which I think is going to be interesting because we can, in fact, at some point, declare war, right? Hopefully, for her claims. But as of right now, does not look like it's going to happen. Yeah, there's too many men. And they're coming after my castle, too. Like, why? Why my lands, you fuckers? Damn it. Harmon Thaw. Kraylin grew. Yeah, some of my adventurers, they fall. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, Merit Brightlyn can take over. Yeah, these guys fucking suck. I'm mad as hell, dude. But I'm gonna just keep throwing men their way until they run out. Or until we inevitably win. Nice. I'm gonna knight my wife, Lady Liara. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, I think we might have done it. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. Yeah, the whole of the neck is just being torn up right now. Good god. Nice. We've finally beaten back the Mertens and the onslaught of these bastards. Yeah, but they all went back to the mainland. They were like, yeah, we're gonna... I guess they felt like maybe they didn't have any choice. But damn, the Battle of Brightlyn 3 times over is fucking diabolical, dude. I am going to ask my Head of Faith for gold. It's just enough to get us out of debt. We're also going to ransom Lady Jane. Master Moores is also a witch. Jesus, dude. I'm compassionate. Oh my god. Can I not? Yeah, send to the Night's Watch. Bro, he fears taking the black. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck, bro. Why can I not get anything done around here? God, y'all are so fucking annoying. Because of my compassion. Jesus Christ. I don't care, dude. Sorry. You gotta go. No witches in my court. There. I became a confider in my wife. Oh, Ardos, my knight, he left. Damn it. Because he wed somebody. Sir Cregan Brightlyn. Nice. So Sir Cregan, Sir Brandon, and Sir Merritt Brightlyns. That is amazing. Alright. Go to my military and make sure my boys are not fighting with me. Y'all are not allowed to fight in these wars. Sir Cregan, you are forbidden from being a knight. Sir Merritt, you are forbidden from being a knight. Thank you very much. Yeah. My wife, I guess, she's fine. It's fine. I think we're just going to wait here and defend our lands, because they will come back eventually. But while we're here, also in our de jure title and territory, it's also going to help us, yeah, resupply our men-at-arms and everything. Look at how fastly we're filling back up. Yeah, look at that. You became the new head of the Manderly dynasty. A broken contract. I was informed that Lord Varen defaulted on his loan and is refusing to make further payments to the bank to agree to a new plan. Why do I care? Am I the head of a bank? That's not what I want. Request a bank loan. Found a new bank. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why it gave me bank options here. Don't give a rat's. Oh, it's because he's one of my vassals, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna force him to honor his contract. If he doesn't, I can imprison him. Good. See? Honor. Chiefest amongst our 3 ideologies here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose this war, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yikes. Jesus. What a mess. And most of it is just Cranigman ambush. Yeah, look at that. Jesus Christ, what a mess. The bloody neck for sure. Good God. What a mess. 9,000 men of the Vale. I don't know where they're headed. But I'll defend my lands with my 6,000 men. Nice. I can't believe I'm the head of the Manderly dynasty. Good for us, I suppose. Yeah, we're definitely about to lose this war. We're about to all become vassals of the Iron Throne now, lads. Yeah. Let us disband our armies. I'm now currently the regent of the North. 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. Defending against Lord Willis the Stout. I mean, I guess all hail King Aegon V. Oh shit, he's the prisoner. And so is the... What the fuck is happening? Yeah, well, they were all up here fighting us in the north. They got shit on by the literal plague. All of the Cranigmen. And then the Reach rose up in rebellion as well. I think that's quite interesting. Pay ransom to Malion. I accept. Take your bride. Or family member. I don't care. Look at Merritt. Holy shit, look at that beard. That's amazing. Attaboy, Merritt. Meanwhile, I can't tell what Brandon or Cregan have as far as their facial hair, if any, really. Let's train my squire, my son, my youngest. Attaboy. Yeah, we're losing this war as well. That's quite unfortunate. Jesus. What a mess. Yeah, that is a shame. Lord Wendell replaced me again as the Manderly head. That's fine. Yeah, defending against an independence war. Interesting. Yeah. It looks like all the mainland titles. Yeah, Flint's Finger. They're losing as well. Range betrothal. Captain Addison Yu. He's a Westerlander. And apparently a pirate. He wants to marry Megan Brightlyn. High Lordship of the First Stepstones. I think not. Called to become regent, Lord Donna of House Stark. We are no longer independent kings. That is quite a shame, I think. Yeah, I will not pay homage to a southern king. I can steal gold from my liege. I don't want to do that. Maybe I do, but not right now is what I mean to say. Erica was caught searching for secrets. Who sent you? Lord Franklin of House Farman. You are banished from the realm. Oh, Jesus. You're hunchback Princess Hannah Greyjoy. Oh my god. Jesus, I saw her get her hunchback and my back immediately hurt. That is awful. That is awful. Alright, I can declare war. Ah, but he's got allies. Lord Dennis and Lord Elbert. Fuck me, man. Alrighty, lads. I do believe it is about time. So we finally make a claim for our lands of Sweet Sister. Declare war for our claims. Oh, and of Northbreach, yeah, because we have, what's her name in our court now? Cregan's wife? Yeah, Paige Rask. Unfortunately, it seems that King Stefan has made an ally with the Reach. Or, sorry, not the Reach, but, Lord Dennis of House Arryn. So the Vale of Arryn will also be rising up against us, unfortunately. But I don't really give a shit, if I'm being honest. We're still short by a few men-at-arms. Nothing crazy, about 8,000 levies. But I think we can do it. So, let's see. Hopefully they'll I can convince my allies to join us. Declare war for my claims. Declare war. And then we raise all of our armies. Nice. Nice. Yeah, just as I suspected, the whole of the Vale of Arryn will rise up against us. Nice. Battlefield Knighthood Stiv? Sure. Yeah, they're calling in their minor vassals as well. That is unfortunate. Ooh, always the clever child, Megan proved time and again over the course of her studies that she had a natural affinity for careful planning and more than a little misdirection. She now knows a lot of ways to get what she wants. More importantly, she is highly aware of the political implications of those wants. Gains intricate web weaver and guild patron. Good for you, my beloved. Good for you. Alright, I think I'm going to get my daughter wed to one of the Lannister boys. It has one of the best potential alliances for us. Yeah. They won't accept matrilineal, which makes sense. But I think we're going to send that proposal. and hopefully we can call them to war as well. Yeah, and they'll be able to help us out. Lord Tybalt Lannister. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have too many allies. We called the North in to help us, but they have not called in their vassals. Nice. But we have the Westerlands on our side as well. So, hopefully they can get here and help us fight off these, fucking Valemen, dude. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go straight for these Valemen, and hopefully I can beat them down. Yeah, there we go. Push them back. Captured a Valyrian steel holder. Ah, Lady Forlorn. Ooh. No, it would bring dishonor upon my name. Damn it. Allied combatants slain Roderick. Nice. Did it say I gained a claim on Lady Forlorn? That's interesting. Let's go over here and meet them as they disembark. Yeah, crush them. Crush the Valemen. Yeah, and here come the Lannisters. Beautiful. They're marching across the Riverlands as we speak. It looks like House Serret of Silverfield, or Silver Hill will also be joining us. That's great. The High Lordship of Sterling. Yeah, all we need now is to capture essentially the war target. So, yeah, they called their allies back from the mainland. West Longsister is under siege currently. It'll take us 50 days to win this siege. It's going to take them 5 months. Oh, here they come. Yeah, here comes the Lannisters, lads. Yes, they moved on to Brightlyn. They're trying to move on. It's not going to be enough for them, lads. The siege ends for us in 30 days. And then we can move. Yeah, move to the assault, lads. Quickly, get over there and defend my home. Defend my lands. Absolutely crushed it. Oh, House Burley. Yeah, nice try, you fuckers. Let's get over there and help our allies. Here comes the men of Belmore, of Strong Song. Nice. Another battlefield knighthood. Titus, Tough Roof. Yeah, you shall be knighted, my friend. And Podrick, Master Podrick, will be made a knight. Nice. Whew. Nice. And just like that, it is finished, lads. Hell yeah, dude. They're also facing what looks like a civil war down here in the Vale as well. Perhaps. Can't tell. What is happening here? Oh my god. Why is the hunchback trait so, like, outspread right now? That's crazy. Alright. Enforce demands. These lands are now mine. Keystone claim on the High Lordship of North Breach. Jesus. Alright, I was not paying attention, but there's apparently Silverfield Pox. Oh my god. In White Harbor. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, hold on. Hold on. We are above our domain limit, which we can easily fix. Before we get to anything else, we need to calm down. We need to slow it way the hell down. Yeah. Let's disable our armies. Or disband our armies. Send everybody home. Right. Jesus. Will not be paying homage anytime soon. Aha, yes. So a trial by combat. I accept. I will fight as my own champion. Sir Corbin White. Yeah, strike, parry, and riposte. I'll show you how I heft a sword. Nice. Slain in combat. Goodbye, Corbin. We do have prisoners. Alright. Pay ransom. Yes. Get rid of all these battle notifications before they flood everything. Jesus. Ooh, what a mess. Alright. Literally just ransom everybody. Like, get them all out of my prisons. Jesus. Can I isolate my capital? I don't think so. Available perks. Let's get building construction costs cut down. Again, above our domain limit. That's totally fine. Let's ask our head of faith for gold. Usurp the high lordship of the sisters. Usurp. They're mine now. Yeah, high lordship of the sisters shall be my primary title. Add a succession law. Feudal elective. No. Yeah, Brightlyn, little sister, sweet sister, and long sister are now part of our main title here, which is great. Alright, so unfortunately, I cannot give Paige Brask her lands back, because as Northmen and as Faith of the Seven, it is male dominated. But what I can do is grant Cregan Brightlyn these lands, right? Grant titles. Give him Strike Guard has the better of the castle modifiers. Becomes a vassal of the north, though. They wouldn't become our allies, or they wouldn't become our vassals, you know. That is unfortunate. Alright, I think I found a workaround. So unfortunately, I cannot grant him the High Lordship of Northbreach. I will retain that title for myself, but I will grant him Strike Guard and Eventide, keeping all of these people as my vassals. Jesus, look at that beard. What a boy. What a man. And then their children, because it's under a matrilineal marriage, will inherit the title of House Brask. And then if and when we become like an independent state or nation, even, we can grant them the title back as High Lordship of Northbreach. I would definitely be okay with that. We are still way above our domain limit. The Tyne, I don't really think we need Light's Edge, but I'm going to hold on to it anyway, just because there's a lot of potential to make money here. Breakwater Castle, Heavenry. Alright, so I think I got it mostly figured out. That way we can keep everything kind of under wraps. So I still maintain my 3 holdings, right? So I don't have Old Castle. Old Castle is the duchy building. Can I build a duchy thing here? I can build the tax offices, which would be huge. But he does not have the title Keystone, so it wouldn't be activated anyway. He would need the High Lordship of Keystone, which I'm not going to grant to him because these are now my lands. You know, I claimed them. I took them from the sisters. And now I have the High Lordship of the Sisters, which claims all of these lands right here. Which is totally cool, lads. So, Lord Cregan of House Brightlyn and his wife, Lady Paige Brask, hold the lands of Eventide and Strike Guard, and will essentially maintain ownership over these lands without holding the official title of High Lordship, right? Meanwhile, the Isle of Sweet Sister, the centermost of the 3 Tynes, will have be held by my son and heir, Lord Brandon Brightlyn. This is the beard that he has, which I think is awesome. So Lord Brandon Brightlyn, and then will be inherited by Paige Brightlyn. Hopefully they have another child. We'll see what happens. And then the lordship of Little Sister is held by my second-born son, Lord Merritt Brightlyn, and will his family will inherit these lands. So the 3 of the brothers will essentially inherit these lands, with the exception of Cregan, who unfortunately has a matrilineal marriage with the Lady of House Brask. But alas, I think it's a pretty decent setup all in all. I really like it so far. I think everything's coming along quite nicely. Yeah, but the Silverfield pox is making me nervous. Your oath holder has passed away. And Moribold is no longer my maester. Ah, Wendell the Corrupt. Ah, the whole of House Manderly is gonna have the pox. That's awful. Yeah, that is awful. Time to send for a maester. New maester of Brightlyn. Good. But I also need a new chancellor now, too. Lord Raymar Pryor. Yeah, he's gluttonous, but I don't need his stomach. I need his diplomacy skills, so that's fine. There we go. So House Brightlyn now has the lands of the Tyne and Light's Edge. He is currently betrothed. Oh, he was betrothed. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I don't think it's sent officially. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so now he is betrothed to Rhaena Targaryen. Nice. That way I can keep all three of these as like the main title. So I now have all three of the castle holdings. Yeah, I have Brightlyn Hall, I have Sunken Island, and I have Sea's Beacon, and then they have the two, what's it called? City holdings here. I am currently going through and renaming our lands a little bit. So our main title obviously is going to be Brightlyn and Brightlyn Hall. Next is going to be West of Service. It used to be like West Long Sister or something like that, but I renamed it the Lordship of West of Service. I think it's interesting that it's like a statement rather than just a title. But either way, pretty interesting all in all. So we have West of Service. I was going to rename this one. I think Breakwater Castle is fine. Yeah, Breakwater Watch, Sisterton. I'm going to rename this city. Honorton. Literally just Honor Town, basically. Lordship of Sweet Sister. Yeah, so we have West of Service, Great Honor in the city of Honorton, and Breakwater Castle. And then lastly, it's kind of got like a rugged name to it, but the Castle of Havenry sits upon the Isle of the Sacrifice. Not the sacrifice as in we mean to like get rid of them or anything like that, but more so like they're the first line of defense in case enemies come from the east or even from the south, you know. They're the smallest of the sister, they are the sacrifice. Typically like the younger sister gets wed off to, you know, higher lords to as like a sacrifice to the noble family, this and that, blah blah blah. So it's kind of like an homage to that as well. Yeah, so the Lordship of the Sacrifice holds the castle of Havenry. So I love that. So we have Brightlyn Hall on the Isle of Brightlyn, and then Sea's Beacon upon West of Service. We have Breakwater Castle and Honorton upon the Isle of Great Honor. And then we have, yeah, the Castle of Havenry upon the Isle of the Sacrifice. I think that's pretty cool. And that fits all three of our tenets, the chiefest among them, and the centermost Tyne being honor, and then service and sacrifice. I love that. My spouse is ill. No, Lady Liara. Summon a maester. Isolate my capital or anything. That's so sad. Okay, but the plague is dissipating, so at least there's that. Den Barrows. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that is not good. Lots of plagues out and about, lads. Lord Brandon is a powerful vassal. Look at that. Oh, yeah, he's got the half cloak. Oh, what a badass. Lord Brandon Brightlyn of Great Honor. That is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy, dude. That is amazing. His primary heir is Paige Brightlyn. I'm not mad at that. I think that's pretty cool. Having a lady. Let's make her just. She is our ward right now. So we'll make her just, and then if we have the opportunity to do it again, we'll also make her compassionate. I think that'll be pretty interesting. But anyway, lads, we will leave this video off right here. I think this is pretty interesting. Currently, we're still known as the Sisters, as our high lordship. If you guys have a better title for us, then please leave your suggestions in the comments below. Or, of course, if you're in the Discord, then let me know in Discord what you guys think. The Sisters is fine. I was also thinking the Tines, because of, like, the 3 Tines of, like, the Trident and everything. But I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't want to call our title just the Trident either, because this is technically the Trident, like the river, essentially. So I don't know. There are options for sure. We could also just call it Brightlyn, or like Great Brightlyn, Bright Mander, even if we wanted to utilize that name. I think Bright Mander would be cool, as like an homage to House Manderly. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. And until next video, lads, always remember honor, service, and sacrifice. And I, Lord Mychel, the White Trident of House Snow, in my 50 years of age, will see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.